MIM Cloud Academy.
Let's talk about personal brand. What it is and why it is important. Personal brand is directly related to your reputation. What do people know you for? What do they say about you? What is it that you do and they respect you for? What is it in your reputation that you are remembered by? By responding to these questions, you actually start putting in words what makes you, you. This is actually what personal branding is about. And because it is something that you want to leverage, it is very important that you start paying attention to it and work to consolidate it. Creating a personal brand may be a daunting task. That is because sometimes, when you start working on it, you may get lost in the process. You won't know where to start. This is why I actually put together a couple of recommendations that will have you think about how to create your personal brand. Personal brand starts with a good dose of self-awareness. What are you good at? What are your passions? Then you consolidate your self-awareness with the values you believe in and demonstrate. So, if you believe in integrity, you have to align your behavior to integrity, even when people are not looking. Further on, you align your behaviors and actions to your values. And while doing that, keep looking at you to make sure that you keep your authenticity. Are you the person you want to be? What do you want to stand for? What is the value that you want to bring in? Do you want to be known as a leader who achieves his goals through the others while showing them support, empathy, respect? Or you want to achieve your goals irrespective of the consequences and irrespective of the marks that you leave behind? When working on your personal brand, there are several key factors that you need to keep in mind. You need to be consistent. You need to be true to your intentions. And you need to be the only one to write your story. Don't let your story to be written by other people. Now, I invite you to take a look at the personalities that are popping out on your screen. They are instantly recognizable because they actually have a very powerful personal brand. You may not agree that they are leaders, or you may not agree with their values or the ideas they were standing for. But this is actually a key point when building a personal brand. Not everyone will like you as a leader. And actually, this is very normal and natural. Now, if you want, you can take a couple of minutes and write down the values, the beliefs, the ideals that these people were standing for. And you will see that indeed, it is their personal brand, their powerful personal brand, that make them so important and strong. Before closing our topic, allow me to read you a quote that I believe is very powerful in your work on defining your personal brand. It is a quote by Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred in dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly.
MIM Cloud Academy.